Something like the Wukong, not the worst. Expected. I mean, Viego can work, but it's so hit or miss Viego because they're playing 4-5 melee champs. And when they go in, if you get a reset, you'll win. If you don't get a reset, you're just going to get one shot. So Mad Lions don't want to give it for free. Cobb is on the way, but doesn't have the ultimate. Karzi's in base, so it's a 4v3 disadvantage for Mad, but they're getting chunked out from the Dragon. They're just going to have to stand there and watch them take it, I think, here, Mad, unless they pull the trigger. Hilly's walking up. I think he's trying to call for a contest, but Mad Lions, not sure if they want this.
Looking for the engage. The barrel! It's stolen from Nisqy! 113 is only level 5. Elyoya goes forward with that crushing blow. Somebody he'll use from Kabi as the knockup lands from Nisqy, continuing to chase forward. The ultimate goes forward and lets the first blood secured. All of a sudden, instant trade back. Hilly's the next target. Leader and 113 trying to close it out. A knockup into the end. Hilly's still not taken down. Leader and 113 can't find that final hit. Younghoon will dance over the wall to safety. Ends up being a 1-for-1, but the Dragon goes to meeting room. For Winnerstars, inevitably look to start those fights. And this time around, KazaLoLL, yeah, Cyclone is available. 1, 2, 3 members knocked up. Crushing blow for an insta-kill onto Kabi. Elyoya continues to chase forward with that Nimbus strike. 113 down to 200. 150, taken out. A double kill for Elyoya. And I think Kazi's using this bottom lane to his advantage. Younghoon's nowhere near. Flash already blown once again. Kabi gets stunned in place. Kazi's trying to find some feathers. Ignite's dropped as well. And
he really wants this, Hilly's.
There's a crash down once again. KazaLoLL looking at the minimap. Nisqy's making his way forward. Kabi's killer instinct has been used, and Hilly's actually going to drop. Mad Lions chase a little too far. The flash, the body slam, the feather. Instant reply, and while that was going on, 113 got the Herald.
So much confidence. He knew Nisqy was right behind him, I suppose. Nisqy looking for a leader, but he has the ult. He might have to use it. See how much damage Nisqy can get out here. He has the ult if he wants to commit.
That's a lot of damage already down. Here comes Elyoya. Flash as well as the crushing blow.
The Q.
Leader, the barrel will pick it up. Nisqy help out the rest of his squad. But the significant disadvantage he's in will make it so much more difficult to Hylissang. Potentially looking for set from the mid lane while that's going on. 113 as well as Finn jumping onto Chasey. The Dragon's Rage comes forward. The flash away from the Q. Skull gets popped and Chasey's about to gnaw out. May be able to use the ultimate. No support coming from the rest of Mad Lions.
Screaming. They're going for the spot play.
He's still got the ulti, by the way. Didn't use it either of those previous engages. Will do it this time round. Kabi's heal's already used. He's taken up by Elyoya. 3-1.
Get his full tower. He should be all right, but you can see Hylissang and Elyoya sprinting up here. Play things off. Do they commit to the full tower?
Looks to be the case for now. 2.5 minions left. Couple more autos will secure it. So the tower, first blood pick points in their favor, and I think Mad Lions executing it well, which is why they're up 3k, 2 dragons and 4 kills.
Yeah, that's why I was a bit concerned about this Akali blind, as much as I can see why Leader went for it.
The river is under control of Mad Lions.
Finn.
Flash may be needed, charges forward, finds the fat man. Skull is proc, pocket pistol, interrupted, flashes to try stay alive, but it's Kazi that picks up the kill. The 7th for the Mad Lions in a fight.
All this vision plays down as well. On top of that, they're on constant wards, man, looking for more.
They really are. They found themselves 113, knocked all the way backwards. He'll ward hop over the wall, sidesteps Sputnik. And inside the river, it's going to be Kazi. Could cut him off, but I mean, Astralis are just shambles at the moment. Yep. Finn cut off. He was run down. Great decision making from Mad Lions. 113 stays alive a few seconds longer here. Who's going to be donated the kill? It feels like he'll go to Chasey, trying to find that hyper proc, and he will get the final one.
Dragon goes over. Not to just push out lanes, go for a base, try to be back on the map, and contest Baron up in 1 minute 30 seconds. I think Mad will have no trouble starting that up and looking for it a little bit late. And they're not together. Finn on the picture-in-picture, fighting Chasey though. If he can get that kill, that would be pretty big, but he's going to lose the Scarl for.
Well, we're going to find out. Mega Gnar into mini Scarl. Junkin and Leader make their way forward. Flash comes out, knocked up into the air. Leader's trying to chase, still has that flash available to him. Here comes Skull, bear trap on a rope, and the shutdown.
What they need to look for. Can they go for 2 towers is the question. Chasey's 20 seconds away on the respawn with TP up. Pings are coming down on the spot side. Nisqy's taking a recall. He doesn't want to give up too many objectives, so Nisqy could have taken that top tower, but he wants to defend the bot lane tower.
It's going to be another fight here, KazaLoLL. Sorry to interrupt, but with Hylissang fighting 113, Kazi and Elyoya stepping forward. Dragon's Rage will knock at least Hilly forward. The Magnet Storm jumps on top of Finn. Teleport being channels, the feathers fly, and the recall will root a few. 5 versus 4 in the river for now. Nisqy's TP's on cooldown. Knockup lands onto Elyoya. He's held onto that Cyclone.
And look for the kill. He probably has to back away here. Mad could commit to a dive, but Akali very mobile. Means they can't engage on top of him. And he's 2.5.
It's not my fault.
Is he going to cast a curse?
KazaLoLL, it's not my fault. Cast a curse is not a thing. It's not real. It's not my fault. Kazi
he has ult in 3 seconds too.
3, 2, 1. The heal's available.
He missed the Q.
He's down. That is not my fault. I did not do that. Kazi will go down. But there is a reply. At least Nisqy picks up one onto Younghoon. The tower is now being focused. Hylissang's just about to arrive. Magnet Storm is available to him. I think I heard that charge just a second ago.
The looked like it should go through, but it didn't. Finn, again, caught off the side lane.
7 seconds for his flash. I don't think he should use it even if it becomes available. Skull will get procced, and who gets the kill? This time around, Alioya, his 4th of the leader either. So when you keep a close eye on how quickly and how early people get to the respective objectives, 10 seconds.
Rush it down and take a 50-50.
While Mad Lions, they don't have to fight this. They can concede it. They've got 3 already. The Dragon Prince finds Kazi. That's huge. Astralis will also have a numbers advantage. Now the Chasey's arrived. Trying to go Magana. Can't be no flash. No, he's taken down. Blown up. Chasey has done it. Finn's now using that pocket pistol to run for his life. Hilly has trailed Chasey, trying to zone away the rest of the members of the leader. 1-1-3, can't find the damage just yet. The crunch, the wallet. Chasey is out, and Mad Lions obliterate the team fight.
Only leader left alive. What is a leader without a team? They're all dead. Hobbit manages to get the kill onto Karzi, but he has to commit so much to do it that Mad can turn and get down the AD carry of Astralis as well. Becomes a 4v4, and they have so much base damage, and they have so much health bars and so much gold leads that they manage to pull it through. Niski level 16, the leader's level 14. So much cooldown reduction as well, just spamming out the chain CC.
All those summoner spells and ultimates from Kobe setting it up.
Chasey?
It's Astralis starting the fight. They're down 6k. They found Chasey, who should just about be taken out before he gnaws. 113's running for his life, but Alioya will chase him down with the Nimbus Strike. 1, 2, 3 members of Astralis down. Kobe the next to focus and fall. Mad Lions find another 4. What is it?
Untouched, still has the ultimate available. Don't even know if he had it for the fight, but anyway, they got the Soul, they got the Baron. Mad gonna take a base here and look to push forward.
Implementation, kind of a different approach to the game. I think for Niski as well, at the beginning of the year, we saw so many carries out of him, and now, as the years played out, we see him go a little bit more to these like tankier, supporty type champions, and it's working out. Look, Baron and Pod minions on 2 lanes, 10k gold lead.
Niski's just, he's 5 levels up.
You know what can Copy 113 do? Throws out the Q, holds on to the offer now by some time. Copy's used the killer instinct, no flash available to him, but the gigantic barrel sends the fat man flying. While that's happening, Mad Lions have got themselves 1 inhibitor in the top lane. The Baron and Pop Minions are still pushing forward.
But at the TP here, Niski.
This is just a comedy of errors on this final fight. Kazi throws out the feathers. Teleport coming in here for Niski. Alioya's used that Cyclone. No ult for Niski, but the next tower will be the target. 5 versus 5 inside the base, and Astralis, they've lost the Nexus turret. They're running out of space, they've run out of time, they've run out of items.
They've got nothing left. May as well make a last stand. Leader's ult up in 2 seconds. I think that's where they're going to go, but Mad are just going to end it.
And we're going to look for that final engage. Alioya and Niski go all the way forward. Kazi's on a rampage, finds himself another kill. Leader's hiding inside the shroud, but he's run out of teammates, he's run out of damage, he's run out of time. Another Nexus turret falls, and with Finn the last man standing, the ace is on the cards here for the Mad Lions as they blow up Astralis. Turn their attention to the Nexus, and Mad Lions dominate Astralis.
Fantastic performance from the Lions. But I think both options work pretty well. Looks like it's going to be the Yone instead. Helps get through the Scion and gives them a tiny bit of AP damage. A little bit of hybrid next to the Sejuani and Nautilus. But that is a Scion who will stack. Yankos is here. Ruby's 6, and he's first on the move. They just helped out the mid push, and BTO's under tower. Jack's on the way up. XL.
Well, Dragon's going to go low. All multiple members in there. 4 versus 4 for now. Limits forced to flash. So is Xerxes. Low members on XL. Ruby's going to be the target, and that's the engagement. The solo Yankos is going to be targeted up, but not taken down. Yankos escapes with his life. First blood secured by Heretics. The Dragon may have been gift wrapped as well, and that's secured by Heretics.
What is XL doing? Who's always been here on midway when Limit's here. Yankos. Do they know he's here? Limit's hovering next to Xerxes.
Do now. Dredge line will catch the monkey. Cyclone being used. Nimbus Strike as well. Ruby's flashed over the wall with the Chaos Storm. Limit is taken down. The knockup connects onto BTO. He's locked inside the gravity field. Forced to use the flash as well to escape with his life. But another kill goes the way of Heretics. And frankly, they are just making more of their movements across the map.
Heretics are just playing better right now in this 3v3 jungle mid support. They're answering better. They're playing over waves way more than XL. XL are just trying to run in a straight line and force a fight. It's never really going to work. Odoamne's fighting up against Ebby. Yankos is there. Mercer's level 6.
Gone all out. Here comes Mercer with the quickness. Ebby will be taken up, but in zombie form can put a lot of damage down in reply. Ruby gets a kill onto Odo.
Oh, get him.
So
get him, Mercer.
For 1, the Crocs have been enlisted, and Mercer will finally secure the kill.
Can he get it and get out?
Stepping
Can
forward.
he get it and get out?
Crushing blow. Smite's available to him. Uses the Cyclone as well, and it's secured. Needs to pick up the iron. Trying to escape with his life. Manages to pick up the iron. Will be conceding the kill. It's Limit that picks it up. That's actually fantastic for Heretics.
It's so worth it.
Yes.
XL just lane swapped for this Herald. They wanted to take this Herald and put it top and take the whole top tower, but now they have nothing. Now it's Heretics where Yankos can just run bot and place it for Jack Spectra. So these neutral objectives are never really going in their favor. Exile just kind of sitting here next to a Sion who they cannot dive, watching him wave clear in their face, and now they're probably going to have 3 losing lanes.
Well, looks to be the case. Ruby and Mercer will be under a little bit of threat here. Xerxes got no prison available to him. Fate is unsealed. Ruby's the target. Gravity Field is dropped down. The knockups and the follow-up is just too much. But now we'll also secure the second dragon. The Heretics are about 1,000 gold up. Xerxes got the ultimate available to him, so we've got another skirmish being set up here, Kadril.
3v3.
Well, quickness comes out. Feathers fly. Can pull them backwards, and Spectra stepping forward. Zap, zap, zap. We're playing on the Infernal. Runs himself to safety. Jankos has got the Cyclone available to him. Will stealth forward, knock up Odo. He's forced to dash to safety. The Glacial Prison comes down. Jankos may have bitten off more than he can chew. There's no support from the rest of Heretics in the 3v2. Ebby's forced to flash. He's chunked out, stunned up, locked down, and zombie mode. Jankos tries to get something back. Let the zombie run! They manage to trade 1 for 1 for now. And it ends up being just that.
This is a lane. Ruby's ready to respond with a TP of his own. I think both teams are hesitant. They're waiting for their ultimates.
Jungler and Jungler action.
Oh, it stopped it.
Jankos got interrupted, forced to flash over the wall. Ultra Shock Laser is fired. Teleport through Ebby into the river, but the damage is too high. Cersei takes down Mercer, and all of a sudden Jankos is dropped by VIT.
On the side lane, they've put a plug in this dragon stacking. Ebby needs to be a little bit careful.
Put a plug in the dragon so it doesn't drain the tank. Sorry, I just don't really know what to call that one. And Odo's held Ebby in place, trying to get back up here from limit. There's no one else.
Kill him. He's just too tanky.
2 seconds for unstoppable onslaught, and this is actually a great lane assignments to unlock the rift, and we've seen that play out. Is once again another engage. Welcome to the ARAM. Jankos is already taken down by Patrick at the cost of Limit's life. Heretics have dropped the Herald, and this should be able to take the first tower of the game, and it just about does. So advantage once again overall, but Vito, does he fancy himself?
This game just so crucial for both of these teams. Exile need to start picking up these wins. They've already played against the hardest teams, and Heretics need to get off to a win somewhere. 0-3 right now. They need to get involved. Need to get into that top 8.
What do you think of the mid game from what you've seen of Heretics over the last 3 games that they played? Because they do feel to me like they're in control of the pace of the game. Yes, it's a small advantage. Yeah, exactly. It's not exactly a fair fight. And I think when you do look at the composition as well, for Excel, because when they do group up, Ruby's...
Otherwise, he's going to be the one that gets collapsed on, actually.
Well, Ebby's going to be the target, just like you said, Kadril. Odo's trying to step in between the rest of Heretics coming down from the rift, but Odo's the one that's losing out this fight. Multiple members of Exile have arrived to the fray. Time to go all out. Exile still unable to find the kill just yet. Now zombie mode has been activated. Heretics running for their lives, and all of a sudden it's Vito. He's pushing the mid wave. He's shoving the minions forward, hopping, chasing over the wall. Team Heretics trying to get another. They take down Limit, turn their attention over to Patrick. Feathers storm up and blast cones to safety. Vito seals the fates for Heretics. Odo gets at least one back, but they're going to run for their lives. They don't have the HP. They don't have the damage. And it's Exile that are rooted and stepping away. Ruby's
temple on the spot side of the map.
We're going to find out. Look at the timers here. All of a sudden, Ebby has respawned. He's leaving the base with Mercer. Dragon number 3 secured at 23.
The base still. He's going to push out mid. Bot waves crashing, top waves. Exile have a lot of waves to catch here.
And there's more ultimates available for Heretics. So if this fight breaks out right now, as it has, the Cyclone's been dropped. Spectra hops over the wall. Limit's going to pull at least one member forwards. But the quickness from Mercer, locking up, stunning up, and Exile are dumpstered inside their jungle. Those ultimate cooldowns.
No vision in this pit for Exile means that it's pretty impossible to steal it. Patrick doesn't have a ward either, so I'm not sure what they're looking for here. They have to be careful.
Jack Spectra's going to hop over the wall. Vito's coming from the river, but I think he's going to be a little too late to the party, and Heretics maintain. Again, Heretics have all the tools they need to deal with the composition that Exile have put together, and it's going to make it even more difficult. That goal difference will feel a lot larger, despite the fact Patrick is doing a lot.
Hook hits.
Line will pull Ebby into the tower. Feathers will lock him in place. That's a very good pick. The tower is about to fall. Vito, Fate Seal, but the rest of the team is being forced back. Cersei, Patrick, and Limits running for their lives, and Vito is taken down. There simply was no follow-up, no support, and no damage to back Vito up. So they lose themselves. One, they lose the tower, and Heretics are not done yet.
Jankos is just obliterating Exile right now in these team fights, just running straight at them, and there's no response. Vito's trying his best to find segment in the backline, but Mercer's peeling. His charm actually stopped him from getting a lot of burst out, and then he had to disengage before he knew it. Didn't get any of the health bars down. Ebby's just kind of doing his own thing. He's living in his own world, but Hook hits Jack.
It does. He's still got cleanse. He's still got flash.
That's a kill, maybe.
Use it. Jack's gonna hop over the wall. All sums down. XL continuing the chase. Ghost comes up. Odo's trying to use it on top of blades. Hops over the wall, channeling those empowered recalls. And Ruby is likely to be dropped here. He's going to get caught out. It's a minute until Dragon. Do you believe in XL Esports? La 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 la. Teleport's being channeled just behind the banana bush. Heretics trying to find a target. Can't find it just yet. No flash, no cleanse for Jack Mercer. Level 11.
Walk up, limit. Cirque say their turn is everything. They both have flash, so they can gap close. They're playing scared though. Dragon's down to 6k. Odwamli's off to the side. VTO.
VTO, fight! Unsealed, followed up beautifully, but the damage needs to connect. They found themselves Ruby. They found themselves Mercer. Odo staying alive on Jack's Spectrum before he's taken down. 2 for 2. VTO re-engages once more. The stun onto Jack. He's taken down, but it's an ultimate ace for Heretics.
Heretics are going to get the sole triple kill for Ebby. The Jack Show full tank Sion next to Jankos managed to pull them through this fight. No summoners on their carries. Both of them die. But it was chaos. But this is it. This is everything XL had. They had to throw everything onto the XL. Midwave contest is going to go in the favor of Team Heretics. Baron's up, but Onami zoning them away.
6 seconds for Ruby's flash, 2 seconds. Now the engage comes out from Heretics. However, they've taken out VTO. Odo's trying to apply a threat. The all-out will put some damage on the Jack Spectrum, but Patrick's running for his life. Limit's already going to be taken down, and Odo will be able to force the rest of Heretics to slow things down. Now he's the target as Jankos jumps onto him. What can he do with that ult? Chased down by Mercer, being chucked out from Jack Spectrum. Odo's trying to do the best that he can, finally taken out. Ultimately, it's 3 kills for Heretics and likely the game.
Yeah, that is game. They're going to end it here. 4-man strong for Heretics. Only 2 members of XL left. Patrick has the ultimate. That's all he's really got to work with. If he can get through this wave, maybe they can actually salvage it for a little bit. Top wave, they manages to buy enough time, stall the game out, and get some kills. XL are rushing Baron. What's the health bar of that Baron? I think it's dead, actually. They might just pick this one up. No, it's actually an 11k. I got a little bit baited there. They're going to look for the turn onto Ebby, though.
The rest of the time, however, Jack Spectre's making his way through the river, hopping over the wall. He's got both of his sums available to him, and Ebby will go to zombie form. Glacial Prison goes out.
Far up, and he is going to. So Jankos, 5. Patrick's flash just came up now.
Jankos has been involved in 17 of his team's 18 kills. Patrick forced a flash on the Chaos Storm. What can Heretics get from this? The unstoppable onslaught is thrown down. Sion curving around the corners.
Uh-oh, Patrick.
Smack that birdie in the face. That's what Jankos wants to do.
Smites him.
But I think XL can start this one, so they will not be able to contest Baron. It has been secured, the second of the game for Heretics. That gold shock laser fired over the wall. Flash is available there for Jack Spectre if he needs it, and 4 members of XL being run down. Patrick will now join. It is a 5v5.
Why is Heretics turning there? I thought they were burning through the Elder. They already got it down 3 or 4k HP. It looks like they wanted to fight though, but now Patrick's back, so XL have a small chance. The poke's coming in, Jankos.
Chaos Storm is available. That's a great interrupt. The Cyclone managing to set up the kill onto Limit. Following forward, the Blast Cone splits up everybody, but it's Heretics that have got the damage. If Heretics that have got the advantage, and it's Ruby, the sacrificial lamb. So far, 1 for 2. Heretics have regrouped up 4 members, relatively untouched. VTO's looking for the Fate Unsealed. The knockback from Odo by some time, but there's simply too many HP bars to burn through.
Yeah, that's it.
And 4 members of Heretics looking at Xerxes, looking at VTO, looking to close this game out.
TP from Ebby is up. He can just drop it mid. Xerxes is the last man standing. That's going to be it. Jankos is going to chase him down just to stop him from getting to the base to clear out the wave, but Heretics have done it. They've done it on an Elder Dragon 37 minutes into the game. They've dismantled XL.
22 out of the 23 kills Jankos has been involved in. Nearly 5,000 gold of his team's 10k gold is a lead just in his back pocket. And Heretics have been able to take down XL. And Heretics have been able to just about pick up the win. They have to kill the inhibitor, which has respawned. A little bit of trolling here. Patrick will just about spawn, and I still think it is Dunzos here for XL. Heretics turn their attention over to the Nexus, and Heretics pick up their first win of spring.
And what a performance from the bot lane, specifically from years ago when he's going to go for it. So we've got a Wukong top, we've got a Blitzcrank support into Fnatic, so Fnatic's got really powerful picks. They just need to pull it off. Jace, Caitlyn need to win their lanes and then make sure that they're ahead, make sure that they can use this pushing lane. Are they dead? No way they're dead. There's no way they're dead. Oh my god, you can't.
First blood to Crowny, are you kidding?
This is like moved up towards his top side, threatening Shio's Krugs. They don't have a ward here. Oscar could get caught off guard. If Shio lands the Q, he's gonna die.
No, just after Oscar, and it almost picks up the kill.
Oh, it's so unlucky.
There's coming up. Realm Orb's bringing him 2, so 3 versus 2 for now. Adam's only level 5, no flash, a very big minion wave. This dive has to go well. She is charging up the Q. Adam goes forward to the crushing blow. Defensive flash from Humanoid. Fnatic are on the board. They get themselves a kill.
Might be able to threaten a full tower.
It is going to be at the concession of this dragon, though. Looking to jump on the top lane. Sonic Wave into the resonating strike. Adam will throw out the Cyclone. So at least that's a dumpster here by Crowny.
It's not great to Herald, but he has to. Otherwise, they're going to lose first tower. I think he's just trying to force down first tower blood here because otherwise the Jinx gets a massive injection of gold. And they will pull it off. Can they threaten 2 towers is the question. Looks like Nuke and Shio are coming out of base, so they won't be able to force it. But that's the first tower over to Fnatic. BDS should be able to respond with bots.
Well, Oscar in nearly 2,000 gold up. A tale of 2 Oscars from Razzies in week 1. So Oscar potential here in game 1 of week 2. But with it comes now expectation, right? The gold lead, the tower secured, the fact that they've lost bottom lane pretty dramatically eclipses
over mid. Maybe I can help impact these fights on bot side.
They're hunting, they're hunting. Flame Chompers calm down, and that's just a pretty easy combo.
They're 5-manning bots right here, and Nuke has TP.
BDS are aware of this one, got the numbers advantage. Adam's actually gonna pull the trigger first. Cyclone and LeBron stepping forward, looking for the power fist, lands a rocket grab backwards, and Oscar's taken down. Fnatic will sneak away a dragon, so this is actually very crucial. This will buy them crucial time in the next 10 to 15 minutes to at least slow down or mitigate one of those powerful win conditions. Rocket grab! Forces out the flash.
Forces out the flash indeed, but now at the end wants some.
Live binding will connect. Flame Chomper slows down a little, but it's Humanoid that picks up the kill. Fnatic were able to combo that CC that you just talked about, Kadril. Not only that, they've defended the tower. They've now got some push in the mid lane. Oscar Rinnan's going to take a tower in the bottom lane, but they've just been cheeky. They found themselves an opportunity here, comboing all of that long range to find themselves another kill. Not top quadrant with wards. Abrav is going to get himself over the wall, lands the rocket grab onto Advien, who is taken down. The rest of Fnatic chasing forward. Rune Prison comes out. Emperor's Divide buys just enough time for Crowny to take. Stepping into the Flame Chomper, stepping into the Blitzcrank is very scary. Right now, it's Shio that's going to be jumped on once again. Fnatic looking to find themselves yet another pick. And I think they might just about do it. Shio manages to stay alive. Sidesteps the shot up with the engage. From Nuke comes forward. He's got no Emperor's Divide. Advien not going to find the connection on that life binding. And Lebrov got flash. Will blast going forward. Rozork's down below 50. The rocket grab pulls Oscar back, and it's Crowny that gets excited.
Ignite.
He's running away, he's forward. Labrov is looking for it, trying to. Rocket grabs in cooldown just a second. Crowny flashes, zaps, not gonna...
Humanoid might be the one in trouble.
Well, Shio's gonna start the fight. Backup's coming from Adam. Teleport's coming from Nuke as well. But the damage from Humanoid is a lot. Rune Prison into Spell Flux. Cease and desist. Emperor's Divide backwards. Nuke committed the TP for that. They get until Dragon. It's Fnatic that are inside the
Hex Flash coming out.
Hex Flash coming out. Labrov gets over the wall, but will be taken down. Multiple members of Fnatic chasing. Nuke drops the Sunders down. Emperor's Divide pushes Humanoid and Rozork backwards, but here comes Adam, spinning to win. Knocks up Oscar and Advien is running for his life.
To his team. In comes the Jinx, gets one reset, and that's it. There's no chance for Fnatic to fight. They don't have any frontline. Humanoid right now, there's the second.
Do Fnatic start the fight?
Getting burned through 3K. They have to fight. If they lose this and they get out, it's over.
Baron is now secured. BDS trying to escape. That's all of a sudden the rocket grab lands onto Humanoid, taken down. They've got Baron. They've got themselves a kill already. They've got their second kill to boot.
Tower is extremely low, so that'll be an easy pickup. It's just a mess, isn't it?
It really is, and I have to say it. Caitlyn first pick, followed up by Lux in phase 2 of the draft. For Fnatic, it did not generate the advantages, and Labrov's Blitzcrank 0, 2, and 9. Crowny's Jinx has been fantastic, and Rozork will escape with his life for now, but it's been all immediately translates that into the bottom lane. Pick up their 6th tower of the game, and look at Labrov.
Labrov just flashed, did he?
Flash and threw up.
Massive game from Shio and the bot lane of BDS, Crowny and Labrov, who just have an impressive split. Yeah.
For the rocket grab, Kadril.
Constant threat. Fnatic can never really walk up. If he misses, then Fnatic can walk up. So Labrov's just holding it, unless he finds the perfect angle.
Looking for it, he finds it! That's a flash away from Rozork. He stays alive for now. Super Mega Death Rocket goes. BDS might be feeling.
Oh, I feel indeed. Well, Rise is always a fun champ to play when you're ahead or behind, because you can just get really into your own demise. Razork's walking up. Blue Orb comes out. Yeah, can't walk in. Baron's gone. They're going to try and have to stop the siege. 3 minutes until Infernal Soul. BDS could just play it safe and wait.
A potential fight is on the cards.
It does, if they can hit a hook.
All of a sudden looking for it. Rocket grab is available.
Razork
looking for an instant flash from Crowny. He respected it. Razork is going going to use that stopwatch for time, but Crownie is dominating. He gets excited. There's at least one kill back from Fnatic, but at the cost of everything. Nuke uses that stopwatch himself, and that's another kill. Two for Reckless, 2 for 2. They managed to win that fight, much to my surprise, trying to tank it up. Inside the pit, here comes Adam Rocket Grab. That manages to catch out Razork. He's taken down. Crownie gets excited. The life binding buys sometime. A humanoid is firing off spells from the side. Uses that Aeon Flux to pick up one back. Dragon was...
See if he can thin out this wave. He can't step up too far though because Nuke still has to shuffle. He doesn't have flash up just yet, so minute hit will fall. Will bottom hit fall. Respawn on Razork coming in. It's a 4v5. BDS will respect this Baron. I think BDS might be able to, so Fnatic are going to go for the fight. Lebrov's invested the flash already. Hasn't found anything. Razork. Razork.
Low. It's low.
Can he steal it?
Where's the extract? Where's Adam? Adam can look for the flank. Baron's been stopped.
It's a flip.
It's a flip. It's picked up. BDS get the Baron. Humanoid will at least run down Adam, but he's got caught by the Cyclone. The rest of Fnatic are forced away.
No.
They're running to the mid lane. Losing Humanoid is huge. Losing Razork is worse. And it's now Baron empowered minions. 3 versus 5. They need another miracle hold.
30 seconds they have to hold on for Razork. Waves coming in. Cannon Wave and BDS. I think they can just end the game here. We'll see if they can make a last stand here, Fnatic, but I don't think they can. Nuke's going to TP back in, and he does with the Rabadons.
Oh, imagine if it wasn't 11,000 gold down. Imagine if that early game laning phase didn't go the way that it did. Fnatic put up a staunch defense in the last 10 minutes, but ultimately have been bullied and beaten, and BDS have been in control. The Nexus turrets are falling. It took 3 Barons. It took an Infernal Soul. And BDS will look to take down Fnatic. Rocket for just one more frag. BDS pick up their 3rd win of spring.
Great game from BDS. They were very patient. A couple of fights there didn't go the way.
Now looks to be the way of the world for Irrelevant in that top lane. We'll keep our eyes up there. Both these top laners having very strong performances so far this winter. Irrelevant more in team fights, more about how he coordinates with the other 4 players. Nami now Upset is going to show SK are not doing so. The sweeper comes out with the charm onto Bo, and Bo! Oh, he was unkilled until now! And SK immediately stopped that streak. Marcoon answered in response. Jungler for jungler. X-Kick has to flash away. Upset trying to do the damage.
But they might commit to this anyway as Bo is on the top side of the map.
Upset and Kaiser have all of their summoners here though. This is going to be a bit of a difficult dive. Cleanse coming out, the Ignite ticking away. DOS flashing away. Upset on the chase. Upset will get one. Marcoon should be able to answer with one in response. Hits him with the Decimating Smash, and there's another extra kick, and Marcoon now needs to get away because Perks has TP'd in. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Bo able to kill off Irrelevant. Extra kick trying to trade onto Perks, but just can't do it. Across the map, 2 kills.
So far, this split Medic. When we kind of look at some of their early game performances and just overall dominance that we've seen from Vitality, you did have some questions.
Dash across the wall. But for the moment, Upset just chunking him out. It's the lethality first rated Dirk we often see on the Lucian. A little bit more gold. Oh, flash chase. Irrelevant doesn't have flash, remember, it doesn't have Meganar. He's going to try and dodge away from this one, but Photon with a second leap strike. Flash away from DOS alongside the Wild Growth. Marcoon looking for something. Photon just dived in with a leap strike, and immediately he's locked down underneath the tower. Marcoon takes it. Meanwhile, Vitality, 4 members strong down towards this bottom side, will steal away the blue and get another plate for themselves. Won't be able to get 5 in this bottom lane because plates expire in now. And they should be able to take first tower of the game, though, as Upset and Kaiser will secure that one.
While they are losing control over the river for the time being, something that they can guarantee is Upset and Kaiser securing this mid-prio. In the bot lane, Perks.
Though, and Vitality could be in a bit of a sticky situation. Irrelevant, though, it's on a control ward. Photon's going to chase him out, lands the stun, and Irrelevant already down to half HP. Turns it around onto Photon. There's the wall up into the Gnar, into the wall, and there's Photon! Absolutely atomized!
Oh, looking for the steal.
You can just steal it. You can just walk in. The Cyclone going down. Bo's still very healthy. Flashes away as Extra Kick was coming in from the flank. The Bolt Breaker back in, and Bo gets it! Goes in with a cease and desist, stops his own life. Worry about it in 10 minutes, and then in 15 minutes, and then in 20 minutes. Even if you are able to control the entire map, DOS just, he just gets slapped. Imagine if he had a real weapon. Photon going for a little bit more, though. Marcoon's on the way, and now the TP coming in. Photon does still have the flash, lands the Counter-Strike stun, and then dashes and
Able allows them to actually get that kill. They're not actually going to commit to the tower. I think that's fine. So it's just looking for the dive.
That's the charm, but only lands onto one. The cease and desist brings him back, and Bo just slaps him. Catches in the mid game, but not able to get too much more. Miasma going down. Odd shot later from Extra Kick as well. The Petrifying Gaze lands. Perks, though, still low to the Cyclone. And the Crushing Blow enough to end his life. But Charm, Kaiser flashes it. Irrelevant still looking for a little bit more. Bo channeling up the ball. It's a pretty deadly combination here from Vitality. And We asked at the start of the game whether they could step up against...
She doesn't even need a blue buff, she's got a full mana bar. She can secure that. The TP flank coming in.
Certus has no flash. Cullen coming in from upset as well. Doss already down to half HP. He's going to flash away. Counter-strike lands onto Certus. Still another Spirit Rush, but he brings the Cease and Desist all the way back. The Everfrost, though, might be enough to delay the inevitable, but in the end, it seems the inevitable will not be stopped. It's in the name as one falls. Irrelevant with a good gnar into the wall. Perkz getting chipped away by Exekick. Another answering kill, perhaps, but Perkz slithers away on a seldom amount of HP.
Tower with no jungler, they don't want to take the gamble. And with 5 members alive for Vitality, it's a loss that they just kill onto Marcoon as Exekick and Doss can't really follow up due to the presence of Perkz. But then Irrelevant joins the fight and you're thinking, oh, this could be...
Haven't yet. Doss, no flash. There's the Cease and Desist going in from Bo and Doss, the wild growth as well. Bo very deep here, already killed off Doss, and Bo still half HP. He was in the midst of all of SK, but SK just don't have the DPS to chunk out the bite.
It's still only a single pick though, and with Marcoon still alive, there is a possibility.
Another, he's on a ward, you're on a ward, you're on a ward! Irrelevant has to jump and dash away. Does still have the TP to come back in, but Photon might not be done yet. The charm goes in. Irrelevant with the wallop as well. Photon nard into the wall and a little bit too deep from the Vitality top lane. On it. TP's coming in, but a little bit late. Vitality turn off the Elder for a second. The miasma from Perkz, the Petrifying Gaze. They're going to try and burst it down. Irrelevant trying to get in here as well. Marcoon goes onto Perkz. Lightning Crash going down as well. The Elder secured for Vitality, and Marcoon's already low, and he will die to the space lasers. Next up, Irrelevant. Certus trying to do what he can across the wall, but Vitality, the unstoppable force, continues to charge forward. Exekick can
set. Will not lose his life once again, and he will secure the tower. Now the pressure is towards the Baron. That's all they really need. And the bot lane being pressured as well.
And just like that, the game swings back. 5,200 damage, but it was just so difficult. The miasma blocked off any entryway.
Against a Baroned up Elder Dragon Vitality that's looking to end the game.
The only good news for them, oh, Certus is gonna die. That's not good news at all. The tidal wave might even claim it. Certus, the wild growth, enough to get him over that execution threshold, but with 25 seconds left on the Elder, Vitality may just look to barrel down mid lane. 18 on it, 15, it's ticking away, but SK need to delay as much as they can. 10 seconds left, Bo goes in, they're looking to at least take out one. If I don't know what it falls, so does the Nexus Tower. Vitality have 6 seconds left, and they get everything they wanted out of that push, apart from the Nexus itself. Elder falls off, but now it's a 5v4 in favor of Vitality, looking to continue their undefeated streak. With Upset at the helm, it seems like they can do no wrong, and Marcoon feels the full brunt of the fist of Vitality as they go 4-0.
Definitely a couple of individual mistakes from the side of Vitality to permaban it against him because he was just so impactful on the map. Which is funny because often when people think of Last, they think of this control mage player that doesn't roam around, but whenever he got his hands on the Twisted Fate, this is kind of where you saw those, you know, early game action here.
This could be 5 minutes in, Daddy. Broken Blade does still have the flash here, so again, just going to hop over him. Broken Blade flashes down.
Flash.
Maran can flash look for the Tempest Cripple. There's a Leap Strike. Destiny, gold card, Broken Blade locked up when you ask for blood. And Koi delivers out of Gleaming Quill and will heal up a little bit. Maran could look for a little bit more. There's the 6. Maran going on to Mickey. Mickey flashes away already. Trimby's down. They kick Hansama. Maran stunned up, and Hansama and Mickey going to turn it around. Oh, Koi stunned as he's in the animation of the second kick. That's absurd as Maran looks for the kick in the mid lane. Caps flashes away, and yikes, body block. Seismic Shove was used. Maran now has to retreat. Broken Blade's on his way as well. Good jump away by Maran. Should have the safeguard back up, but yike. Still able to secure the kill in this game as well. Destiny, Hansama, no cleanse, no flash, nowhere to go. And Hansama, with none of his teammates left for them, will be shut down. Comp takes it. That's huge for Koi. Away, Seismic Shove just short. Yike looking for a little bit more. Still has the ultimate. In the end, all they really want is this turret out of it. First tower blood at 11 minutes 30 seconds now. There's the Weaver's wall. Comp and Trimby instead the target. Seismic Shove just short then. The grenade gets the slow. Maran going in, Cease and Desist. They're going to try and keep Comp alive, and he dashes and dives across the wall. Perfect use of the ultimate there. And we continue to see just how good he can be on it. I think all great supports in Europe have to be known for their Rakan at some time or another. You know, Hilly, Mickey, Trimby as well.
I mean, look at this though. Like, we haven't really talked much about.
Koi is such a strange team to watch at times. As Shigenda goes in, dodges.
Oh, the damage.
He's got the hyper, he's got the movement speed, he's got the boomerang, he's got the autos with the stopwatch. Into the Destiny. Oh, it was stopped. How was Destiny stopped? Mickey must have stopped it with a grenade. That's absurd. Mickey keeps his mid laner alive. Now Broken Blade is on the chase. Cease and desist going in as well, and Maoran will fall. I would love to see how Larssen was dissuaded from joining the fight. Yikes going in. Shigenda will take him. In fact, it's Trimby with the...
Beautiful play from Shigenda. So close to chipping away at him.
Tricky situation for Yike. A couple of times we see him a bit over eager. Cease and desist into the seismic shove, and Trimby still able to dash away, but Yike slaps him away. Double TP's coming in. Shigenda's going to answer. A little bit of that Gnar bar built up. Dragon down to 2,000. Broken Blade going in. Larssen flashing away. Trimby already caught the quickness coming out. He can't go in though with the unraveled earth is already there. Maoran gets the smite onto the Drake. Trimby low, dashing and dancing and weaving his way around. Hansama will fall. Yike has to flash away. And Koi are winning the fight. They find one. Trimby answered. Broken Blade low. Killer Instinct in by Comp immediately onto Broken Blade, and he'll get him as well. The Gnar into the wall as Mickey falls. Caps, the last man standing in the fight at least. Yike trying to do what he can to come in, but Maoran keeps back into it. A double. Shigenda's ult is up in 3 seconds. The arrow coming in as well. That hits Shigenda. Knocked back into the pit, and now Yike can look for it. 2,000. Oh, that was beautiful from Shigenda. Flashes in the way of the Vault Breaker. Yike can do nothing about the Gnar that stands in his way. TP coming in as G2 look to invest a little bit more into this fight, but even with the Weaver's Wall, Shigenda's on the right side of it, as is Trimby. Seismic shove was wide. Trimby survives. Shigenda turns it back around. Mickey able to join the fight as well. G2 forced away. The arrow goes in. And supercharges his way out of that one. Just weaves his way around, dodging to the side. 2 waves pushed in. Shigenda in the mid lane being answered by Hansama, but that Ashe is going to struggle to deal with the Gnar. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Larssen looking for the rapid fire cannon. Cease and desist going in onto Comp, but Yike is so deep here. The rest of his team nowhere to be found, it seems. Yike already down. Trimby dashing away from the seismic shove. Shigenda can join the fray from the top side as well, and Trimby gets in with a charm once again, sacrificing himself for the good of the team. Shigenda will tank this to make sure that Maoran can get away. The tower falls, and now with the Destiny in, Larssen's looking for a little bit more. The cleanse away from Hansama. Koi continue to advance. Oh, Shigenda. First misstep he's made this game. It feels the wild cards will send Mickey to his maker as Koi look for the win.
Look at this. Comp yet to die this game, and with the Nexus in their eyes, Koi is looking to get a big upset win over G2.
Koi go from awful to the cease and desist available for Yike. Flash up in probably 20 seconds time, but in the end, G2 will give up the ghost on the chase.
And now the collapse on the Hansama. No flash, no cleanse.
And nowhere to go. Comp dominating now on the Kaiser, 6-0. He's in a prime position to end this one for Koi. Weaver's Wall coming out, just trying to cut the wave. It will do that for about 4 seconds, but thankfully the minions like a bit of Safari as they go through the jungle to try and make their way back to the mid lane. Only 1 minion stands. Backdoor bonus applied to this turret, but Koi don't seem to give a damn about that as they will take it out. Shigenda keeping 4 players of G2 away from the action. And they're about to send them to have an early bath, it seems. Game not gone the way the G2 would have liked, but Koi very happy. The Gnar once again from Shigenda. Hits only air, but it doesn't really matter. Koi are just too far ahead. Broken Blade though with a good double stun. The seismic shove coming out. Comp still alive on the backline here. Larssen has to flash away. Shigenda in the minion R will chase out Caps. The arrow just wide as Comp able to sidestep it. Seismic shove not enough to keep Shigenda from finding another kill. And another inhibitor tower and inhibitor will. However, the dragon up. TP in as well, VIT. And neither team willing to give this one up, it seems. Larssen coming in, and Mickey going back to the fountain. 6 feet under, buried with the rest of his team. Yike trying to trade onto Comp, but Comp wins these, I'm afraid, Yike. Try as you might, you can't take down the Kaiser. Underkilled and undefeated today, it seems. Red card for Larssen. It's his best Reggie cosplay. Pops the stopwatch, getting gold. Something Reggie hasn't done for a long time. Gold card coming in as well as Broken Blade, chased out by Larssen down towards the bottom side. Hansama finds some solace in the fountain, but all he'll be sipping is tears of defeat as Comp takes the Nexus and Koi take the win.